Good morning, class of 2018. Let me hear you. There we go. We are so excited to celebrate you all for Senior Chapel today. It is a day to honor you and remember the work that you have done and look forward to the days ahead that you're going to go out and serve your communities in faith, hope, and love. Undergraduates, let me tell you something really quickly. This is, in a lot of ways, if you're an underclassman, this is what you're working towards. And to help you get there, you need to sign up for classes next semester. So you're going to have that opportunity this afternoon from 3 to 5 o'clock over in the field building. If you have not signed up, please make sure you do that. At this time, if you'll be seated, graduates. Again, we are so glad to have you today. We've got an exciting chapel lined up for us. To begin, we're going to have a quick word from Kristen Pelster, our Alumni Board President. Please welcome her.
Well, good morning. And on behalf of the Alumni Board and the alumni community that you are about to join, congratulations. We are proud of you and the hard work and the dedication you have shown. You have honored your commitment to yourself and to your family and to MBU to finish what you have started and become a college graduate. Very soon, you'll be walking across the stage and ending your time here as a student. However, that does not have to be the end of your time at MBU. You have many ways to stay connected to the university and to one another, such as make a commitment to attend 2 to 3 events every year on campus with a group of friends. Spartan Summer Nights, homecoming, sporting events, musical concerts and plays, the Perk, the Hanging of the Green. Pick a few and begin making it a yearly tradition. You also have the distinct privilege of giving back of your time and talents to serve future MBU students and help them to get where you are now. You can do this by volunteering your time to be a guest speaker in classes, mentoring students, volunteering at events, or becoming a member of the Alumni Board. And when you begin your new job you just got because of your new college degree, make a commitment to start giving back financially. It doesn't have to be a lot. But when you can be a part of helping support financially a student scholarship or the development of new programs, you get to be a part of building the future of MBU. My hope is that you will take what you have learned during your time here and go make a difference in the world. How do you do this? By living the MBU core values that have been modeled to you by the faculty and your fellow students and taught to you in your MBU classes and activities, which are: be serious and intentional about your Christian faith. Freely and responsibly search for truth. Strive for excellence. Believe in the importance and cultivation of character. Believe in social change through service and leadership. If you keep these core values at the center of your family, your friendships, and your career, your life will be enriched and full of blessings, and you will make a difference. Again, congratulations. Enjoy your last couple of weeks, and I look forward to celebrating with you on May 1st.
All right, students, are you ready? I haven't even said anything yet. That's really sweet. Okay, my name is Dr. Brand, if I don't know you. It's still Dr. Brand, even if I do know you. All right, so it is a huge honor to get to speak to you guys today. And as you look to your future, I want to take you back to the past. Are you ready? We're field tripping. All right, it is 1929. We are at the University of California, Berkeley, and we are at the Rose Bowl. Okay? A young man named Roy Riegels has just grabbed the football, and he is sprinting to the end zone. And he is like Forrest Gump. He is running. He is running. Nobody can catch him until the 3-yard line where he is tackled by his own teammate. What? Why would his own teammate tackle him at the 3-yard line? Anybody know? Let me introduce you to Wrong Way Roy Riegels. He was running in the wrong direction. Bummer. I am sorry to say that 69-yard run ended with the other team getting the ball and scoring 2 points. And guess what? The other team won the Rose Bowl game by 1. Ooh. Proverbs 14:12, there is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death. Proverbs 14:12, there is a way that seems right to a woman, but its end is the way to death. So why am I telling you this? What's next? No pressure or anything, graduating seniors, but did you know that about 80% of your major life choices are made by the age of 35? No pressure. There is a way that seems right to a man, to a woman, but its end is the way to death. Well, here's another proverb I want to share with you, and I want you to tattoo it to the inside of your eyelids and never forget it. Proverbs 16:3, commit your plans to the Lord, and they will succeed. Isn't that awesome? Commit your plans to the Lord, and they will succeed. You guys, this is so exciting. This time of your life, all of these decisions about to be made. 80% of your major life ones, just saying. Wow. Commit your works, commit your plans to the Lord, and they will succeed. Seek your Creator who made you for the wisdom to make those life choices. Now, what happened to Roy after his fateful 69-yard run in the wrong direction? Did he just slink off into obscurity, never to be heard from again? No. Roy came out of the game, and this is what he said to his coach. Quote, "Coach, I can't do it. I've ruined you. I've ruined myself. I've ruined the University of California. I couldn't face that crowd to save my life." Wrong way, Roy had a very wise coach who responded with this. "Roy, get up and get back out there. The game is only half over." Isn't that good? The game is only half over. Students, there may be a time where you misstep. You will probably make a mistake or two. And you know what? If you're running in the wrong direction, failure doesn't define you. Learn from it and move on. You can always pivot and go in the other direction, back towards the God who made you to run in the right direction. And you know what? Like Roy had that special wise coach, you will always have a family and a group of people here at MBU who love you, who are rooting for you, who are cheering you on, who are praying for you, and who will happily help pick you up and point you back in the right direction should you need that. So here's the bottom line, students. There is a way that seems right to a person, but its end is the way to death. However, Proverbs 16:3, commit your plans to the Lord, and they will succeed. So the ultimate bottom line is this: you can expect good from God, not because you deserve it, but because He is good. So, God richly, richly, richly bless your next steps. And on behalf of the MBU faculty, our heartiest congratulations. Well done.
As we continue our time this morning, we're going to move into a time of worship and celebration. So if you would stand, and Dylan, if you'll come and read the scripture for us.
Psalm 105, 1 through 4. O give thanks to the Lord, call upon his name. Make known his deeds among the peoples. Sing to him, sing praises to him. Tell of all his wondrous works. Glory in his holy name. Let the hearts of those who seek the Lord rejoice. Seek the Lord.
At this time, we're going to have Ben Carroll come and share with us.
How's everybody doing? Good? Well, I have to say I'm really glad to be back here. I graduated in December, so missed all your faces and these really fun hats that we get to wear now. So everyone else you're missing out on the trend today. So good morning. Missouri Baptist University, class of 2018. I'm so very honored and excited to be able to speak these words of encouragement to you and to remind you of some of the joyful times that we have all had here at MBU. I've shared some of the best years of my life at this university alongside many of you. And I'm sad to say that the conclusion of our time is quickly approaching, but I'm thrilled for the future ahead for all of us. I would like to start off by thanking the MBU faculty and staff that have been essential in our road to making it to this point. The one who we have been so blessed to call our former president, Dr. Lacey, and our president as of this year, Dr. Ross. Thank you for your guidance over this thriving institution. To all of you faculty, especially our professors, who constantly dealt with our begging of extra credit, or possibly had to debate with us over a grade on our research papers, you're the ones who invested so much time every year into our academic, professional, and at times personal development. So thank you very much for the effort that you put forth to better us for our futures. And to all the staff, whether you reorganized our freshman year schedule 13 times, or you constantly reminded us of those wonderful payments that we had to make to stay in school, or maybe you provided assistance for us to get an internship, or possibly you just might have gotten us coffee in the perk just to check in on our lives. Thank you for being there when we needed guidance during our collegiate careers. Now, many of you may know me as the tour guide, and you're correct. I gave many tours as student ambassador and admissions for about 2.5 years, and being a tour guide brought me so much joy as I got to reveal the genuine beauty of this university beyond the typical scripted tour guide at other universities. As I thought of how to end our final moments together as a class on our final Thursday morning of college, I was given a great idea from some friends. Since you're all seniors, I know it's been a while since you've had a tour. Therefore, as we say goodbye to our time at MBU today, I'd love to take us on a memorable tour of the campus together one final time. Normally, I would leave the admin building, getting to know the students. A big icebreaker was what their major was going to be. So think back to 4 years ago. What was your major? I would have said something ludicrous like probably broadcast media or maybe journalism, possibly psychology and maybe Christian ministries. I might even double major and like triple minor, as if I knew the consequences of what I was saying. Either way, I hope you can be reminded of when you found those 1 or 2 subjects that you were passionate for and that you went all in on your degree. Then we walk by the famous swing, I gotta take my time here, the Ring by Spring swing, okay? Maybe you remember sitting next to your current boyfriend or girlfriend, or maybe not even there yet, and it was only because it was the only swing that didn't squeak when it moved, and you got really weird looks. Or maybe you ran into friends there as 6 of you attempted to file onto it at the same time after your bio lab and in the admin building. The next place that we would visit was the library. This is where many of us printed a lot of documents, and we spent not as much time there. Additionally, in the John Kellogg Library, some of us, myself included, actually used those silent study areas in the back corner of the library because we were way too extroverted to study with friends. And studying in the perk where everyone was always studying. On the walk to the perk, you may remember the bonfires hosted by campus ministries, or maybe the exercise science club's Get Fit days, where they had those inflatable rat race courses, or possibly August 21st of 2017, where there was easily over 300 students in the quad for the historic total eclipse. Then we come to the perk. This is a place of gathering, a place of laughter, never enough studying, and getting to know your professors over coffee. I specifically think of Welcome Weekend 2014, when I sat at a table with 4 strangers who became long-term friends, and after that night, I got to see one get married last August, and 2 of them celebrated with me in December as I got married. All because of that one human night that MBU gave me through Welcome Weekend. I hope you can always smile when you remember laughing with student baristas like Aaron Roach or Anna Hughes, getting a nice message written on your cup, or even thinking of when the friendly Enrique Pagan performed Rollin' in the River in a lip sync battle. There's only probably 10 people in here that remember that, but it was hysterical. So, the perk holds a lot of special and interesting memories to every single one of us that are worth holding on to. Muncie Gym is going to be our next site, Muncie Gym would be our next site, which held the perk event, as President Lacey performed for us, along with other students and local bands each year. Now, many of you are involved in athletics here, whether it be baseball, softball, lacrosse, football, soccer, or any of the other sports programs I can't remember. So, either way, you worked away each year in the Muncie Gym, shedding off weight you gained from the calf's appetizer day, and grinding day in and day out, attempting to better yourselves. This was the wrestler's second home. You all worked so incredibly hard every single year, and on a serious note, I was always shocked and a little concerned at how sweaty the wrestlers were after their practices, so I'm glad to see you made it here. For the players and fans of basketball and volleyball, the SRC would be the following portion of our tour. Finished in 2012, the SRC was a key addition to this campus, hosting many tournaments and being a great facility for Res Life events like Up All Night. You may have been lucky enough to catch Dr. Tom Smith roaming around and gotten some sarcasm and a friendly punch in the shoulder from him. In this building, you attended team meetings, you honed your skills in the fitness center, and you went through months of physical therapy with your favorite athletic trainer. Or maybe you recall those physically draining, sleep-depriving 6 a.m. practices. You made it past them. You did it. From the SRC, that consisted of sweat-covered competitors and loud, crazy college students rooting for their teams at games, we transitioned to the dorms, which aren't very different. For me, there we go. For me, my immediate memory goes to the wild times that I had with my recent roommate, Clace, last semester. By that, I mean waking up very early, probably about 6, making coffee for each other, and sitting on our out-of-date couch and just talking. So we were pretty crazy. So, for all of us, memories probably include our move-in day when we first arrived in August or January. Many remember building friendships through ping pong tournaments and the constant unknown smells of Pillsbury Huff, to hanging out with the Knapp family in North Hall and having cookies with Kayla, and maybe spending time in the new lounge in the Spartan Village South with some pals. If you were involved in resident life, I know that RA training and all the events are one that are dear to you. RA training of 2015 was monumental for my future specifically, since that was the week that I struck a crush with the North Hall RA Chelsea, who is now my wife. I know, she's good. On our last visit of the tour will bring us back to the admin building, the field building, and the fine arts building. In the admin building, all of you who have been here for more than a year probably remember the first caring face in the building sitting at the front desk, who was Cindy Payne. She was the first to greet everyone, the first willing to help you out with such genuine love and joy. We were very blessed to know her, and I know that we all miss her greatly. Upstairs in the admin building was where all of you who are brave science majors spent your time hiding out and leading labs for us. Over in the field building, you may recall running into the cafeteria, trying to be the first in line on Wednesday for Nacho Day from our favorite and cook with the heartiest laugh, Stefan. Maybe you are thinking of the specific table that you claimed as your own with your teammates and friends. When I think of my memories in the field building, I see my classrooms and my professors. I can feel the nerves of the exam days that we had, and I can also feel that accomplishment from whenever I turned in that hard copy of my new research paper. Maybe for you, it was a marketing project or an accounting project or a lesson plan for an elementary ed course. Or maybe it was an exegetical paper on the Gospel of John. Then we move over to the Fine Arts Building, where maybe you were editing an almost finished article with Dr. Means and having some classic Dr. Means small talk because we all know he's too nice to let you get away without it. You might remember getting through the nerves and angst of your very first collegiate concert or musical or play, or you recall shedding the tears of your final recital this year or your senior recital. Whatever subject you studied, remember that feeling of accomplishment from these past years of hard work, diligence, and determination. That brings us here, your last time in this room at chapel as a student. I hope that you can look back on all the memories you have scattered throughout the 64-acre campus and be joyful, grateful, and in awe of the wonderful times that God blessed you with. I would like to encourage you all as we are sent into the real world. Yes, the world that lies beyond one College Park drive, and now with a completed degree. It is not easy to encourage graduating collegiate seniors while I am in the exact same boat as you, but I will try my best. Well, here's my cliche I have for you. One day at a time. We all walked onto MBU sidewalks for the first time. Then maybe we attended our admissions meeting or a Spartan preview day. And maybe we made several more college visits before choosing to invest in an education here at MBU. And from freshman year, we worked on projects, we worked on research papers, and whatever else we may have encountered through the road to get here. One day at a time. You may have had no clue what your major was all of freshman and sophomore year, but day by day, God led you to that passion within yourself. And now, in just a short 11 days, we're going to receive a diploma that unlocks so many doors. The last thing I want to leave you with is this scripture. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Through our education at MBU, we were given a unique opportunity to seek God's truth in the classroom. We got to see faculty and staff lead us with great Christ-like attitudes, always going the extra mile for us. We also had so many chances to learn to be a leader through student jobs, campus organizations, and other areas. Many of us have transitioned from followers to leaders. Wherever you end up after graduation, I implore that you take the wisdom, experience, and mainly the love of Christ that you gained and saw through MBU, and be the light to the world around you. This world needs it, and I hope that you strive to do that every single day when you wake up. So, Missouri Baptist University, class of 2018, let's take the tools that we gained here, and let's do the thing that we know how to do best. Shine on.
Will you bow your heads and pray with me? God, you are so good, and as a lot of us are about to finish up our time here at MBU, I thank you that through it all, through the very good days and the fun days, we were able to say that you are good, but also thank you that through the days that were hard and sucked, that you were also good, and you are unchanging, and you love us with an unfailing love. I pray that as we go out into the next stage of life, that for those of us who already know exactly what we're doing, I thank you for that. I thank you for how you have given us the opportunity. And for those of us who don't know exactly what's coming next, I pray that we would just rest assured that you are in control and nothing is new to you, that you know exactly where you're carrying us, and through it all we will be able to glorify you and reach others. In Jesus' name, amen.
Before we finish chapel today, we are going to have our alma mater. So if you will join us and stand for the alma mater.
Rivers rendezvous, a
Congratulations, class of 2018. We're going to ask that you stay in here for rehearsal, and we're going to show timelines so that you'll be able to see that for the last one. Everyone else, you are dismissed. Thank you for being here today. Go in grace and peace.